OK, Mark Selby through to the semi-finals of the Bet-Victor Northern Ireland Open with a tough win over Tepchai Ranu. It turned into quite a tactical battle at times.
Yeah, it was a tough game. I knew it was going to be a tough game. Tepchai's a great player, great talent. He pots some unbelievable balls at times, but then also sometimes he can be a little bit careless. So, yeah, I sort of got let off a little bit today. I wasn't really at my best, but just managed to graft the win out.
A word for Tepchai, he was a real form player coming into this. Did he bring the game that you expected him to?
He played exactly the way I thought he would play. I mean, he don't play too many safety shots. He just goes for his shots. That's the way he plays. And he's a very, very dangerous opponent. Some days he just goes, everything goes in, and he's like, he can beat anyone. But then also at the same time, if they're not going in, he can probably lose to anyone. Hence why he's probably 6th yard in the world. But it's unbelievable that he's that low down for how talented the boy is.
Couldn't agree more. Now, your shot time this week's been coming down. I think you've got it down from 23 seconds down to 18. What's the thinking behind that?
I just told myself, look, just try and keep enjoying it now. I mean, if I don't win another tournament ever again, I've achieved more than what I thought I'd achieve in the game. So just go out there and enjoy it, and just play the game. You know, not think too much about it. That's exactly what I do in practice. So I think just try not to play as if it's life or death, and just go out there and enjoy it.
We're seeing your world #1 spot becoming at risk now from Mark Williams, Ronnie O'Sullivan as well, of course.
Yeah.
How important is that to you, Mark?
Yeah, it's definitely one of my goals at the start of the season. Obviously, you still want to try and win tournaments, but definitely one of my goals was to try and stay there. I think I've been there for 6 or 7 seasons now when the season's finished. So if I can stay there as long as possible, it would be fantastic. So I've been putting the hard work in, and hopefully I can do it at the end of the year.
Now, tomorrow's semi-final, let's turn our attentions to that. Either Ronnie O'Sullivan or Dave Gilbert. Any preference? How do you see their quarter-final going?
I think it'll be a close game. David's a great player. Should have done a lot better than what he's done in his career, but he seems to be having a good sort of second half of his career. I mean, he got to a final a couple of years ago in the International. Got to the final earlier on this year against Mark Williams. I practiced with him quite a lot. We sort of grew up together, and great lad and great player. So it's nice to see him doing well. Obviously, Ronnie, you don't have to explain anymore. You know, he's won everything in the game.